Okay, welcome back to the Pilgrim Golfer, and in today's video blog I thought I'd do something a little bit different. And the way to explain this is, it's kind of difficult, but when we're playing golf, and sometimes, especially if I'm playing well, I kind of imagine that I'm playing in a tournament like the British Open or the American Open, something like that. Because, when you watch those players and you see them striking the ball so beautifully and they're getting birdies and people are clapping them, it must be an amazing sensation and an amazing experience. And deep down we all know we're never going to experience that. But it's nice when we play with friends and we get a birdie and they clap us. And I encourage people to do that actually. Even if you're playing well, clap for your friends if they're playing well, and hopefully if you're playing well one day and they're not playing well, that they'll clap you. And but watching golf tournaments, there's something about when the commentator is talking over it, you can't feel part of it. And one of my all-time favourite commentators for golf was Peter Alliss. A great loss when he died. He just kind of added a new dimension when you watched golf. He was funny, and it was almost like a friend talking about telling you what's going on. And I'm very proud to tell that many years ago, when I was about 3 years old, my father actually had a couple of games with Peter Alliss. This was in the Channel Islands, and my father, well, the family was on holiday, and Peter Alliss was staying in our hotel and got talking to my father, and they went out and had a couple of games together. We've got some wonderful photographs somewhere. I have seen them. I think they're up in the loft in my old father's house somewhere. And so whenever I listened to Peter Alliss, I had this kind of wonderful memory of my father playing with him. My father passed away quite some years ago now. And, when I started playing golf, I became a fairly decent player. And I asked my father to have a game with me, but he refused. I think he was frightened of being embarrassed, of not being able to play so well in front of his son, because my father was really brilliant at many things, but he was not good at golf. So I would love to know how that game went with Peter Alliss. I'll never know. But anyway, what I thought I'd do in this episode was to film an entire game of golf, stroke by stroke, and then later I would commentate over it myself on my own game. I thought this would be quite fun thing to do, so that's what this is about. I hope it's funny. It's not too serious. It's just a parody on myself, a little bit of fun. You should try it yourself sometimes. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next episode. Cheerio, guys. Happy golfing. So once again we're back at Sunfjord Golf Club in Vassenden, and today we're going to be following the Pilgrim golfer. He's already had a good start with a par on the first, and here we are on the second par 5, dogleg to the right, going with a driver. Now we know the Pilgrim has been having problems with his driver. Basically slicing the ball. He just can't seem to feel comfortable with his club, but he's going for it today. Yeah, again, there comes the slice. Is he going to be in the water there? It looks like he may just have cleared it. We'll have to see. Maybe he's in the rough there. Yeah, he's just got over the water and made the rough. Looks like he's got a lie. Yep, good contact there. Third shot. Yeah, good contact. Made the green. Putt for a birdie. Good save for the Pilgrim there today from a bad beginning with a bad drive. Manages to save his par. Par 3, stroke index 8, the 8th hardest hole on the golf course. Now the Pilgrim's been playing the par 3s pretty good recently. Let's see how he gets on.
Nice shot. Nice.
Nice contact there. Just off the green, a delicate little chipping stroke here. Not too bad, perhaps a little bit too strong there. Left himself with a tricky putt to save his par. These are the putts he's been having difficulty with, but he says that with his new Scotty Cameron putter, he's feeling much confident with this distance. Yes, there we have it. Good save. He went with his driver on the fourth hole. Didn't quite get a decent distance there. He's got a tricky shot over the trees. Excellent strike there, well over the trees. Great shot. Nicely on the centre of the fairway, going with his pitching wedge about 110, 115 metres to the flag. Excellent strike. Yes. Just slightly off the green. One could say it was a birdie putt, but I would think the Pilgrim is just trying to get the ball close. Good try. Solid par on the par 5 today. Hole 5, officially one of the easiest holes on the golf course, but doesn't always play that way. Yeah, he's left himself with the ball beneath his feet here, going with his Mitsuno 46-degree wedge. Oh, didn't get quite under the ball there. But the results seem to come out well. There's an old saying, hit it thin for the win. The ball rolled up on the green and he has a birdie chance here. Another birdie chance gone there. But I think the Pilgrim golfer will be happy with that after a bad second strike. Leaves with a solid par. Hole 6, par 4, a difficult par 4, dogleg to the left. There is a wall at the end, halfway. He'll be just trying to get it close to that wall. Looks like he's going with 4 iron, so playing for position. Looks like it's becoming more cloudy. Possibly a chance of rain. Excellent solid strike there. Yeah, straight and down the middle. Perhaps not as far as he expected. This leaves him with a long shot to the green. Perhaps, yeah, it looks like he's going to play for position to leave himself with a short pitch to the green. 7-iron. A little bit pushed to the right. No problem, centre of the fairway. Easy pitch. Going with a sand wedge. About 50 to 60 metres. Seemed to clip it nicely. Slightly, a little bit to the left, yeah. Didn't quite make the green. A difficult little pitching shot now. The green slopes downhill away from him. Oh, it's a great try for the save his par, but that'll be a bogey. But I think he will be quite happy with that. Second of the par threes. Going with a pitching wedge. 100 yards, 109 yards. Looks like a great strike there, yes. And it's made the green just slightly right of the flag. It's got a putt for a birdie here of about 4 to 5 metres. Oh, nicely played. Solid par. Hole 8 on the par 4. Probably, in my opinion, the easiest hole on the course. A good strike could actually get you on the green here. Looks like he's going with a driving iron. He's going for the green. Oh, didn't quite catch it right there. It's fading, but it'll be safely on the green. Oh, sorry, on the fairway. Delicate sand wedge here, about 45-50 metres from the flag. Hits it high. Yes. Another birdie chance here. 4.5 metres from the flag. He is just missing these birdie putts just by fractions, but he'll be happy with a solid par there. Ninth hole. Again going with his driver, going over the pond there. You can just see the pond in the distance there. No, he's not happy. He's persisting with this driver. He could use a driving iron to get over to here, but he says he wants to fight this driver problem he has. Oh, it's comes across the ball there. It's slicing, but the result's not too bad. Much shorter than the distance he would normally be used to here. He said, Pilgrim golfer was saying he's just focusing with his driver to try to keep it on the fairway rather than getting distance. If he can do that, he's happy. Oh, it's a beautiful strike. Using a 9-iron there, about 125 metres. Just off the edge of the green. Yeah, he'll be happy with that. I'm sure his intention was just to get as close to the flag as he could. Solid par. For my reckoning, that's out in out in 37. On the 10th, par 4. He'll be aiming to that tree in the distance there, hoping to get just underneath the tree or to the left. Solid strike, nice smooth swing there. Yeah, so he's landed short of the tree, but nicely centered. He's going to go for a little pitch and run. Aiming the pitch low below the tree. Oh, unlucky bounce there. Bounces to the right, but safely on the green. Long putt for a birdie. He'll be aiming just to get within maybe half a metre of the flag to safely get his par. A little bit strong putt there, and he's left himself one of those tricky putts. These are the putts in the past he has been just not very good, but he said he feels much more confident with this putter, and we can see the result there. Hole 11. Now he'll be aiming to go either over those trees there or just around the trees. It's a tricky shot and it looks good, and he's well over those trees there. And here we see a fine result in the middle of the fairway. Second shot to the par 4, going with a 9-iron. Good strike, slightly to the, yes, it's to the right. Delicate little pitch here. Oh, it died a death on him. He was expecting the ball to run a little bit closer. Left himself with a tricky putt here to save his par. Oh, and it's on the lip again. He'll be disappointed with that. That's a bogey. And to the par 3. 147 yards. Oh, it's a lovely strike, smooth swing there. And it's on the green. Another birdie chance. It looks closer, but this is about 4 meters away. The camera angle foreshortens. On the low side. But it's a solid par 3. Stroke index number 1, par 5, hole 12. Again going with the driver.
Nice shot.
Coming around on that ball. Safely on the fairway, but long back. That tricky shot over the trees once again. And he's going with a 6-iron, aiming to go high over the trees to get closer to the green. Tricky shot here. No problem at all. Rockets over those trees. The confidence. And that ball flew quite a long way, and he's quite close with a sandwich here. Oh, slightly pulled to the right. Safety on the green. Nice kick to the left there. Solid putt from the Pilgrim. And 1 meter putt to get a solid par again on the stroke index 1 par 5. He'll be happy with that. Stroke index 11. Again, playing with a 4-iron, playing for position. He'll be just aiming to get it on a centre of the fairway. Didn't quite get through the ball there. The result almost identical as the previous 9, playing with his Mitsuno. Is he going to get under the ball this time? Yes, and it's a solid strike this time. Learned his lesson, and it's another birdie chance. 3.5 meters from the flag. And again he shaves the hole. Solid par. The Pilgrim is giving himself chances for birdies, but they're just not going down for him today. And the long par 5 dogleg to the left. Going again with the driver. A little bit better swing that time, but not very far. Left himself quite far back. Going with a long iron, playing for position. A 5-iron, I believe. And he's pushed it to the right there. Yeah. And here we see the result, slightly in the rough, but it's not a problem. With a sand wedge, hit it high. He would have learned from this earlier 9. And it's a lovely strike. And the result is an excellent one. And now he has an excellent chance for a birdie. And finally the birdie comes. He'll be very happy with that. One of the most difficult holes on the course, this one. Getting a birdie there is a real bonus. Hole 16, par 3. Playing the par 3s very well today. Going with an 8-iron, I believe. Just a very easy swing there, playing it almost like a 9-iron. A tricky shot here, ball below his feet. Again, left himself one of those tricky putts. It's an uphill putt. And well in, a little bit tenuous there, but no problem. Safe par. Hole 17, par 4, playing off the man-made tee. Tricky shot, going with his driving iron, I can see there. Excellent strike. Playing with a slight draw. Is Mitsuno 46-degree pitching wedge. 100 meters, and it's a lovely strike. Didn't quite make the green, but this is a tricky green to land the ball on here. Just trying to get it close. Yeah. He would not have seen that as a birdie chance there. Just trying to get his par safely. And it's an excellent safe par. And so we come to the final hole. Once again going with his driver to try and hit over the pond. I just want to keep it on the fairway, he says. I'm not aiming for distance. Distance will come later. I need to get over this mental block I have with the ball.
Nice shot.
Right.
Slightly on the inside, but fairly solid. Not particularly a long drive, but safely on the fairway, which is what the Pilgrim said he's aiming to do. A little bit further back than he would be used to on this hole. 9 iron. And it's a lovely strike. Almost the identical position from the first 9, but this time he's firmly on the fairway. An outside birdie chance. Oh, and it's just gone a little bit past. But that'll be a safe par. Oh. And it's an excellent round. Till next time, Pilgrim Golfer.